You're riding your dirt bike in that outfit. Wow. Wow, there's your helmet right there.
But I thought you got me a nice black one.
I did. It's back there, covered up.
Yeah.
I think it's the white one, I think. The kid wants to ride. After seeing Daddy get on the Africa Twin and ride, she wants to ride. Rebel, come on back here. Oh, got the kid out, got the dog out. You got everybody out. Rebel! No, no, Tango. Everybody's gonna go chase everybody over there now. Well, no. Oh, kid takes forever. Not sure, damn sure. Oh, I'll take a nap. Yeah, take a nap. Whatever. She's taking her helmet on. And there she is. Now you guys know, you go back a year ago, what would happen if that looking dog was right here? That'd be a problem, wouldn't it? You know, dogs would be chasing her. Another dog would be. There goes the Daredevil girl. It's awful muddy though. It's soft. I've been telling her not to ride, but it's just going to tear up all the property. One thing there is these big knobby tires, so it just destroys the ground. See that? Is it riding season? You know, hard to believe, but you're talking November of last year is the last time we rode motorcycles. I think. Maybe she rode her dirt bike though last November. I'm not really sure of that, so I could be wrong. But street-wise, we haven't ridden since last November. And no Kiefer. Go a year ago, Kiefer would be right there next to her, chasing her down. You ever remember that? Isn't that crazy? Other dogs just have no interest, which in many ways that's Alright? Where are they? They're behind me? I don't even know. I'll have to go check them out and get on take a ride of mine now. Yeah, what a huge difference. Look at this here. There's Rebel. There's Gypsy. Kiefer. Even I call him Kiefer, Diesel Boy. Right over there. And so, just night and day. Night and day from what we used to have here. Which, you know, it was entertaining. Dangerous as all get out. And these dogs, you find dead deer parts all over the damn property about driving me nuts. So, I just threw that in the freaking cooker because they get very, very confrontational. It's not good. There's Rebel. Now, I'll be surprised if Gypsy comes over here too close just because she's a little bit more intimidated with the noise. So I'm kind of surprised she's coming over here. Like on the four-wheeler, she'll kind of run away. So that's interesting here. What's going on. There's good old Gypsy. So, wow, hi, Gypsy baby. Yeah, there you go, girl. Good girl. Yeah, good boy. There goes the kid across the way here. Just loves that two-stroke. Fire started up again. Get in there, Gyp. Come on, Gypsy baby. Alright, let me go ride. This is quite enjoyable, getting back on the motorcycle. And what's really cool is riding this Africa Twin. It's a pretty good sized bike, and it's rebuilt my confidence just riding because I haven't ridden I mean, if you're a motorcycle enthusiast, if you're away from a motorcycle good 2, 3, 4 months, I mean, your body just kind of gets so out of tune with the balance and your coordination, especially you get older. Especially you get older in life, you know, really that hand-eye coordination, I mean, just a lot of things start to play out as you get older on your physical capabilities. And right now, what's really cool is this Hot Effort Twin really is rebuilding my confidence because I'm in loose stuff. But this thing's so cool because it has an off-road capability as a traction control, so it won't bust out. You know, these tires are terrible. These are really, you know, those are not off-road tires by any means. They're more of a, you know, they're just not really good off-road, especially being wet and soggy. But this is so much fun because it's really getting me back into tune. I want to get on my actual street bike because just riding out here is a little bit more challenging, and it's just a lot of fun. The kid took off and she ran the house, got me what the hell's going on. But a beautiful afternoon, so the winds have died down and it's actually got a little warmer, so it is now more enjoyable to be outside. I mean, right now it really is. This is the first time all day today in the last few hours that the wind died and it's just nice out. You feel like being out here, you have to be totally bundled up, so you just, it's a nice comfortable temperature. Like this morning, people went to the bikes and Clifton Bikes and Breakfast show. I'm like, no way. It's just too freaking cold, man. As you get older in life, I'm just not up for that. Years ago I would have been, but not now. Oh, it's just some more riding as the dogs are grazing out here in the field, grazing away. Just to show you how little I've ridden this motorcycle, 88 miles. Pitiful. And this is such a great bike because it's a DCT. And it really does just have all the features. And I mean, it really is just a fantastic bike. I really do need to ride it more. It has cruise control. I mean, it has more than enough that I'll ever use it for. But what I like is my feet are planted on the ground. So this is a lower profile Effort Twin that I've ever owned, the first one. All the other ones just sat too high. So now my watch is bugging the hell out of me. Oh, now it's so cool. I spent a fair amount of time cleaning out the woods back here. And it's just so much nicer because now we can kind of ride through the woods. I'm going to pick up a few more pieces of wood back here, but I got my riding trail back. And I've left the logs up because it's just too clean a path to the other side of the property. And they're finding all the deer parts back in here somewhere. So some deer got killed back here, and they're bringing the deer parts little by little. Skull, you know, legs, hooves. It's just, you know, so something's going on back here where that fox is having its little eating session or something. So now let's get up the road here. Now, you know, one hand riding with one hand on this area back here isn't, come on Diesel boy, come on boy, isn't really the smartest thing to do because it takes really, come on Diesel, it takes a little bit more two-handed experience to get some kind of this funky terrain because it's wet. But you know what, I'll give it a shot here as I crash. Come on, Diesel! Come on, boy, come on. We go through the creek. You know, that Transalp, that was really the better bike for kind of what I'm doing. Because if you kind of look, this property, the Transalp, was such a good package. But I just love the Effort Twin. I had a hard time last year trading this in, because I had that Transalp for a little while. That thing was just so nimble and so fun. This is a lot of bike. This is a lot more challenging. What's cool about it though, it's a DCT, so I don't have to clutch it. So what's really cool is I can one hand, you know, ride. Now if I get too close to her, I'll get sprayed. There's no way. If she nails it, there'll be rocks and everything else flying at my face. And I'm not wearing a helmet or any goggles. And so far what's good news is we don't have a little boy being like the Diesel, the Kiefer boy. I don't want that. In all reality, I don't want it. It's just too challenging. It's too dangerous. But it's pretty cool. once again, because I don't have to clutch this bike, I can do this right now. If I had to clutch this bike, there'd be no way that I could really handle this. Because my left shoulder is killing me. Killing me! And what's really cool about this bike is it has a traction control so that I don't have to worry about spinning out. Because these tires here, there's no way. There's no way these tires are gonna grip. They're just gonna bust loose. You see there, the dogs, they ran. You know, they're coming back to their playtime, which that's good. And once again, if it wasn't for me having this DCT, there's no way I could one-hand this, running this phone and making this all work. I'm really surprised I'm even doing what I'm doing for the shape my shoulder's been in today. It's been really bad. My arm and shoulder have felt like just agony. So they're now in the creek. What are you guys doing down there? Come on. Come on, out of there. Where's the kid? She's going back across. Which for me, one hand through this creek isn't the most comfortable, but we're going to do it. This has a pretty big tire on it, so oh, we did it, everybody. One-handed. There's a big old log. I hit that, I'll be in trouble. Need to kick that up. Kids having fun. As I crash into the fence. I don't need my cruise control on. This here is a little more tricky because it's the gravel. So I'm going to kind of not go in the gravel because it's so loose. Kid's gone. And there's Diesel and Rebel playing with one another, make sure I don't cross her path and we run into each other and crash, right? Now through the ditch. Get to see the backside of the property. If I air out the trailer. The trailer's really working out well, thank God. And now, like I say, if they clean out that tree area back here, it's a huge difference of me now getting through here. Because before that was all that tree was down, I couldn't get through here. Then there were a bunch of trees that were laid down, and they were pretty big obstacles to go over. So how about that there? I ain't going through the ditch. There's a gold wing. Would I take the gold wing on our property? No way. It's too heavy. It would really sink in. It'd be disastrous, especially if I got stuck on it. It'd be a disaster. So where's the kid? This is what I say. You know, and I got this glaring sun. You can't even see. I don't even know where she went. I have no idea. Woohoo! Wow. There's a little boy. Good boy. She always wanted a two-stroke bike, everybody. Gypsy baby. Prince is just hanging out up there. What is she looking for? She probably hit a good 40 plus right through there. Hey, Gypsy baby, what you doing, huh? What you doing, baby? What do you smell? She's picking up a scent on something. Something's going on. So this is very interesting. She is on to something. I don't know what it is, but it's kind of interesting. She's figuring something out. What does she see? actually seems... This is peculiar. Look at her. What is she doing? I burnt that leg. That is weird. You know, she's like on a mission. Look at her. She is so on a mission. What is she seeing? Watch out, Rebel. Right in front of me. Oh boy, watch out, come on, watch out. Watch out, little boy, watch out. Where is she? There she is. She's still... I wonder if she's smelling that deer, that bone that burned, and she's just smelling the after effects. I'll turn my bike off. What are Gypsy's looking for? Gypsy's looking for something. How's the bike?
I love it.
Having fun?
Yeah.
When's the last time you rode that?
November, the day after Kiefer died.
Really?
Or like, do you remember the weekend we took Kiefer in?
Yeah.
That's like the weekend.
So you haven't ridden since November?
Yeah.
You haven't ridden a motorcycle? Well, Florida. We rode down in
But
Florida.
I'm talking about this.
Yeah, but I'm saying back home, we haven't ridden now for basically December, January, February, 3 months, going on to close to 4 months.
Yeah, it's been too cold.
Oh, I know that.
And it would not be enjoyable.
Did you smell that deer leg I burnt?
No.
Yeah, through that deer leg. It's a small deer. So they're going in the back area back there where I cut everything up,
Yeah.
and they're dragging stuff out of that place, that area.
The foxes may be nesting.
Who knows? No
What have
idea.
you been up to?
Not much. My shoulder has been killing me, and you know, so I kind of left it at that. It's just been, oh my God, I pulled it out, and you have no idea. I mean, I'm amazed I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I mean, my total left shoulder and arm are destroyed.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's from that 2017. You know, and it's from the way I've worked most of my life on how I use my arms, and shoulders. They're just destroyed. Probably should get a steroid injection. That's what Mom actually recommended.
Prancer got them.
I should probably get a steroid injection. My arms and my shoulders, the manual labor I've done, it's just...
Hey!
Come on, stop it. Yeah, stop it.
Okay,
The puppy doggies. Gypsy, stay here, baby. Come here, baby, come here. Gypsy, come here. My kid hitting the dog. There you go, good job. I want her. Watch out for the dogs. Watch out for the dogs. I know, because the sun blinds you. The sun blinds you, you can't see them. Here, I'm gonna video next to you, but don't nail it, otherwise I'll get sprayed.
What?
I'm gonna ride next to you and video you, but don't nail it, you'll throw rocks up in me. So I'm gonna follow you around, do a nice little video of you ride right next to me. So I'm gonna go up there and turn around, then you get ready to, okay? Watch out, pups. So funny. I told her to wait there. Needs to be on my left side. She doesn't understand that, because you don't really get a good video on her being on my outside right. So I'm going to tell her what she has to do. I'm going to stop and see if she can figure this out, because, hey, come here, Gypsy. No, come here. Come on back here. Come on back here, Gypsy. Good girl, stay here. It's all right.
Okay.
I mean, keep in mind, you know.
It's not really the most area to record.
All right, no, stop it. The Honda Ever-Twin's a great tool for me to get back into riding. It's a lot of bike. It gets
For me to start getting back to riding.
right. It gives you your agility back and how to handle and balance the bike. And this is very, no, stay over here, baby. Come on. So it really is a useful way to ride, because if I crash in the grass, it won't be like I'm crashing in the street.
Yeah.
So it's really great. I love it. And the tires, putting in off-road, come on, traction control, this thing really does a great job of not busting out. Wasn't for that, no way. I'd be crashing. If you didn't have traction control and off-road, throttle control, then you would wipe out. Maybe the back end would come out. I'd be on the ground. Come on, puppies. What? Up there, hanging out. He's fine. All right, I'm gonna head back over. Wow, I rode 8 miles on my property. That's not too bad, everybody. I rode 8 miles. I'm so glad I jumped on this because it needs to be ridden. I need to get on it and take a ride on the main roads and have fun. But I mean, I'm really impressed with the traction. With this tire here, it's better than I thought it would work. It really is. I mean, it really did do a lot better job than I thought. I really thought I'd be busting out and going down. So very impressive. And it's a great bike. I love the DCT, even though it gets a little lost in the lower gears. So there's no doubt the clutch, in many ways, is a better ride. But at the same time, I just really like not having to pull the clutch in all reality. And so I'm very impressed. You know, the thing is, the thing about the trike is it does take away your true motorcycle skills. That's fine. She's probably run up to the store, get some butter and some other things. So for this here,
what else is she gonna get?
You have to ask her. Oh. But anyways, back to After Twin, I rode 8 miles around our property. Is that pretty impressive?
It is.
I mean, so that's pretty cool. So anyways, Hot After Twin, can't say enough. I've had a bunch of these. It's incredible. I've had like 4 or 5 of these After Twins, but I will honestly say that this is the nicest one yet, because they really did give you the low seat. Stay here, Will. They really did give you the low seat, really, capability. And it does have adjustments where you can go up higher. But for me, I'm 5'10". I have long legs, though. But I can literally get on this bike off and on without actually having to use the motorcycle. If you remember last year, I was so close to buying, it was really the year before, 2023, I was so close to buying a Triumph Tiger, and I was really on the fence, or the Pan America, but to get on it, I had to launch myself onto the motorcycle to get on. I just, and back at that time, I didn't get too fixated on thinking about maybe, I don't know, I swear if you watch that video, and everybody's telling me the correct way to get in these adventure bikes is you gotta launch yourself, but what I started noticing was it was just killing my left leg and the whole side of my body. It was just killing my body. And I really came to closure of just the adventure bike isn't going to work for me. But this bike here, I literally can just raise my leg up and I can kick it over the motorcycle without having to use the foot peg to launch onto it and off of it. So anybody out there that's about my stature and you go to the low seat position on this After Twin, you really can get off and on this bike without having to use the pegs. And I never really have done that. You know, a lot of people use the peg to get off and on a motorcycle. I just have always thrown my leg over a bike. So very interesting to me, just as you progress in this world, on how you learn how each person has their own little thing. And what's really cool is, if I can sell a few more bikes, the Harley Davidson, people keep on asking about the Harley Davidson CVO. Well, the deal I think is going down. Hopefully by next week at this time, that motorcycle's gone, and I get another freed up space in my trailer. And I really like to sell my Indian bobber. I'd even sell my Indian FTR. And if I did all that, I can't remember if I left this unlocked or not. I did. So a gentleman came by yesterday, and he checked out the bike. He likes it, but it's a mystery on how the remote locking system doesn't lock on the right side. On the left side, when we use the remote key, that locks, but this one won't lock. But then when you open it up and you hit the lock button, it doesn't move. And so you have to say it's got to be an adjustment somewhere in here for this to work properly. I just don't know. But he's worried that's gonna be like a $1,500 expense, and I'm like, there's no way. I already called the Harley dealer. If this assembly is bad, it's like $150 I guess, assembly plus labor. So it's not that radical, but it doesn't make any sense. This locks, but that when you put it down, it doesn't lock. So it's so weird. But here's the whole point. If I can sell my bobber in this CVO, then my hot effort twin and my Goldwing then get a nice clean area. I mean, the FTR, in all reality, I probably should just keep it. It's a very inexpensive bike. It's not really a big deal. It is a really badass bike. I really do need to ride that more. You know, people are like, why do you have all these motorcycles? Well, because I'm crazy. I mean, the Triumph Rocket's the baddest ass bike I've ever owned. It just rumbles between your legs. That thing's insane. But the whole point is, it's the different style riding that really, for me, as an older in life, how much longer can you ride these style of bikes? I mean, that's the thing. As you get older, you come to understand that, you know, you just don't, your body starts to change. So for me, it's all about just having the change up of flair. And then, you know, as you progress in life, in many ways, I've already jumped the gun because I bought this trike. I mean, most people would maybe think that they didn't really know me and they saw me pull on this trike, they would probably have the gut instinct to say, that guy probably has bad hips, you know, bad knees. You know, he can't ride a regular motorcycle because of his physical capabilities have been diminished as he's gotten older and he's forced to ride a trike. Not knowing, I just bought a trike because it's such a unique, different ride. And then we get over to Harleys, it's just a whole different ballgame. Between the V-twin, air-cooled, I mean, a whole different ride. And those things are ledge sleds to a degree, except for the breakout, which I attempt to take that out. And then you get over to the crotch rocket, which that's the last thing I'd be buying in my lifetime. But it's such a cool race bike that I think I just want this because it's such a cool looking bike. It's a limited production, and can I ride it? I can. At any level of what it's going to bring to the expert rider, no. Can I play around with it? Yes. And then you go over here, and we got the kid's bike, which he just loves. Then you've got my CB 1000R, which I just love this bike as well. It's so nimble, and that's the thing. When you ride these bikes, they're so nimble. Versus you riding a full tour bike, like the Harley, the Honda. I mean, it's a different world, even though the Honda Goldwing is so sporty in so many aspects. So it's just the addictions of way too many things. But as you can see, the irony to my life is, if you really pay attention to my channel, all the motorcycles have stayed, but all the cars and trucks have gone away. But there's a huge difference in obligations on a motorcycle versus a $100,000 truck. You know, so huge difference. Insurance, you know, personal property tax, payments. I mean, it's huge. So with a glimmer of hope, I'm going to be able to keep most of my collection, even though a lot of times I say just right, get rid of all of it, but I just get frustrated and aggravated. That's who I am. It's just how I am. So anyway, so thanks for watching my channel. You know, I'll tell you sincerely, do I think I make much of your channel today? My left shoulder, thank goodness, it really is starting to kind of heal itself, and it's starting to feel a lot better. But oh my gosh, man, earlier this morning I severely injured it, and just by accident of just doing something I shouldn't have done. And so once again, it's feeling better now that I've ridden my motorcycle. But I never really planned to make any video today per se, because once I start making videos, as you can tell, I talk a lot. And I got my Honda gear. Honda, right? What do you think I like? Am I a Honda guy? Am I a Harley guy? What the hell am I? Besides a crazy guy. All right, there are good guys. Thank God the dogs are hanging out with us. And, you know, it's crazy in how it's already going to be 7 o'clock on us before you know it. And the daylight is still here. And you know, to change the seasons here, everybody. The spring forward. Did you spring forward? And I've had the fire going most of the day. I got to get that stirred back up. Got the kid over here. So I think it's time to take a chill pill, chill out, and hang out, enjoy the evening with the dogs, the fire, and the kid. And as always, appreciate the support of my channel. What's tomorrow's conversation? I don't know. It's always just something to throw ideas out to. So we'll see you in the morning. So hope everybody has a blessed Sunday evening, and God bless.